Hello everyone. I thought it might be kind of fun for me to just show you my AM routine and what it looks like to consciously and intentionally and with lots of love put your skincare on without talking. We only have one skin in this lifetime. We've incarnated to this existence, and incarnate just means to take embodiment of something. We've taken embodiment of this beautiful flesh, and we need to love and honor it. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. This is how I do my skincare when I have time. I don't always do this. I mixed crystal clear and mystic, so it sprays nicer. I feel like radiance. It smells like Smarties and fairies. It feels so good. Like, like, I am so grateful that I get to experience the human form. Like, feels so good to touch the body. I'm down to the nub. Makes it airtight. There's at least 2 or 3 weeks in the bottom of that. I wear the golden light shade. of Sun Taker E5-in-1. I wear the buff in the impeccable formulation. I don't like it when I go do my brow gel and there's makeup in my eyebrows, especially because I do clear, so it ends up turning my product, my foundation color. RMS 33 concealer. Translucent SPF 50 compact. No, I did not just get SPF 50 in any way, shape, or form, but if I'm going to use a setting powder, why not have as high of the SPF in it as you can? It's going to give me something. This is Lost Angel in the lip to cheek. Got like a golden highlight in it. I have so much RMS. This is a lip to cheek, but it's a discontinued shade. COVID. They reduced their SKUs by taking out some colors of things. But oh, I love this blush. It's amazing on my lips too. I haven't used powdered blush for like 10 years. I just figured if you're going to put foundation and makeup on your skin, it kind of needs to be like skincare. It's why all my bases are so clean. I've become less anal with age. I guess less neurotic with age. And I don't stress about the ingredients of like my eye. I mean, I don't want fish scales, but I don't stress about the ingredients of my eyeshadows or eyeliners as much anymore. Like the things that touch my face I care about. I like a cleaner highlighter, but it doesn't have to be greener. Here's Becca. We lost her to COVID too. I love this highlighter. I'm gonna miss her. I should put that higher. This is just like a Tarte Lippy Balm. And this is just like a flat, old school. This is a Bare Minerals, Rare Minerals brush I've had for like 20 years. Okay, not 20, that's exaggerating. It's more like 15, 16. I just naturally kind of have a ducky lip, so it looks ridiculous when I overline it, but it's fun to highlight. She just protrudes. There's that. Using Anastasia Brow Gel. And I got this at a yard sale when I was like 13 or 14 years old. And I bought the brush set at the yard sale. It was an old estate sale like in Tumalo. And this was the only thing I kept because the brushes all smell like mold. And I never could get rid of that musty mold smell. And then they fell out like when I tried to clean them and wash them. But this thing has been with me for ages. I do not like how this thing aged at all. I don't know if just this is what it does or mine got maybe like a tiny bit of moisture in it, but I have to keep clearing off this white. I'll try the e.l.f. one next time. I heard e.l.f. came out with a dupe that's actually even better. I want them to be stiff. I don't want them to move. And I've been filling them in with a Sharpie, like a little marker, but nobody really wants to watch you fill in your brows, so we're just gonna go up today. What's the concealer you used? I'm looking for a cleaner one. Okay, so RMS is a phenomenal makeup line. It stands for Rosemary. I can't remember. She's a makeup artist to the start. She's done like every supermodel's makeup, so many famous people's makeup. And it's a very high-end. It is made from coconut, but it's made like how she describes it is like it's coconut oils like cocaine. There's like the super high like coca, and then there's like dirt crap cocaine this is how she describes it. And the coconut oil, the coconut stuff she uses is amazing. So it's it used to be her foundation, but then she came out with a foundation. So but basically it's a concealer. Looks like this. You honestly cannot, nope, yep, that's it. You honestly cannot get a cleaner product. And I prefer pot concealers. I prefer kind of like a thick pot concealer that I can spot treat with. I learned that from my acne years. The best way to cover my blemishes is to put tiny bit of concealer on, powder over it, concealer over it again, like you kind of just spot treat and layer rather than covering your whole face, because in that way the skin that doesn't have breakout on it still can show through. Like you can still have gorgeous skin that gets zits, right? So I preferred to always just conceal the blemishes and still let my skin show through. All right, does anybody else have any, let me see if I missed any. Does anybody else have any questions about stuff I use? What are your thoughts on sun? So, sun better, I'm assuming you mean like skin better. So I do have one of their compacts. I like that they are chemical, they're a natural, a physical SPF, they're not a chemical. They do have silicones in them. So and I'm not a fan of silicones, okay? I'm just not. So, it's a clean formulation. It's clean, but it's not green in any way. So for me, I kind of treat it as my specialty product. Like I have, it's over there in the thing. Like if I was trying to do my makeup, like either really, really quick, or if I'm going and spending the day out in the sun, I still would have put this on, and then I would have put that over the top. Like there's no such thing as too much sunscreen when you're a white bitch. There's just not. Like you have one complexion, one. You have to protect it. Once you start creating pigmentation issues and spots, you're going to start throwing money at it, whether it's through skincare or lasers or whatever you're doing to try to get rid of it. But trust me, young ones, like the girls that are in their 20s and 30s right now, if you're not wearing sunscreen every day, please listen to your aunties. Listen to the women in their 40s and 50s and 60s. Look at their skin. The women who tell you to do this stuff, if their skin looks amazing, there's a reason for that. Women who have a lot of spots and things like that, part of it was part of education. It is partly genes, things like that. But they will also tell you, if I had known better, I would have done better in regards to protecting my skin from the sun. We used to lay out and just fry. I mean, I never really did, but there are so many people did. I think that was about it. I'll do mascara. Any more questions? Thank you all for watching me give myself some. So that's how you do self-care. That's how you do self-love. Take your time. Like if you don't have time to take a moment, to take a breath, to breathe, to sit down and do a little meditation, or sit down and have some quiet time, or sit down and have a prayer or a cup of tea. Like if you're not finding time for those things in your life, turn the things that you already have into your life into your rituals. Turn your routine into your rituals. So you're going to turn your skincare into a ritual of self-love. You're going to turn making your cup of coffee in the morning, making your cup of tea in the morning, nurturing yourself with that drink you're making. Slow down and enjoy the life you have. So, what's the SPF you just showed? So this is Suntegrity. They make a 5-in-1 and an Impeccable. I now actually sell both on my website. 5-in-1 is more sheer and more like you saw me put it on. And then the Impeccable is a little bit more like makeup. It's a little bit more like foundation. They are SPF 30 tinted moisturizers. They're aloe vera based. I love them. They do have a little bit of dimethicone in them, but other than that, they are like the first ingredient is aloe vera gel. I will have to admit, for a long time I didn't want to try this product because I would have been more Impeccable because I had more breakout and things like that. So the Impeccable is $55. It's $10 more. It's a different formulation. Impeccable is more of a foundation. This is a tinted moisturizer. So I was really resistant to want to try it. And then I finally tried the 5-in-1, which later I found out the 5-in-1 was $45, so that made me happy. Girlfriend, this shit's amazing. I'm addicted to this product. I don't ever want to not have this SPF. Again, I like a real more sheer dewy look. As you see, like I want my skin to glow. So I love this sunscreen. You can put powders over it like you saw me and tone it down. And if you want more coverage or more of like a foundation style, you want to get the Impeccable. But this stuff's amazing and they are on my website. And then this is my most favorite mascara. I just got this little side mirror recently. Best purchase I ever made, honestly, for my vanity, besides my stick-on things. I can have the zoom sign, which is not super zoomy. So how I put on mascara, and I have naturally curly lashes. I don't have to use an eyelash curler when I do. I can't use an eyelash curler, let's say that. And I like a drier mascara. So this Lily Lolo that I sell is more like, it's plant-based, it's vegan. It's a fantastic natural mascara. So I go really tight in at the base for my first coat. I love putting on mascara. I love seeing how the lashes like fan out. Like I've been doing this since I was like what were we, like 10, 12 years old when we started playing with mascara? And then I always take a spoolie. I literally probably have had this one for 10 years from Sephora. I just keep rewashing them over and over and over again. So this is kind of how, if I have any like little clump, and I re-separate them before the mascara completely dries, and it gets them set into place. Do you guys see that? No, you probably can't. Have you tried Replenix? No, I have not. I'll now look it up though. There's so many skincare lines. Like if you have a really big chunk of money, like where you can just throw money at skincare and just, go to labs and just have them create it for you. Because they'll say like, hey, I want a hyaluronic acid serum. And they're like, okay, here's the 10 formulations that we have available. You can pay this much and we'll just put it in your bottle, or we can tweak it a tiny bit or add like an ingredient to make yours like more unique. And then, so that's kind of how skincare companies are made. They're not actually made by, it's very uncommon. They're actually made by people like me who are just really passionate and want to create a really amazing clean skincare, or like how cosmetics came out. As an esthetician and a dermatology nurse, wanted a skincare line that was effective, that didn't fry the skin, didn't make you look like Samantha on Sex and the City. Cosmetics started out as a peels line. That's why they have such a vast back bar for estheticians on the peel front. So see, there you go. I spread them out, and then I go back and do the second coat. I can't remember what I was talking about now. The reason why I love this mascara is the Big Lash will give you a little bit of a raccoon eye, but this one I never, ever, hardly ever get. I have oily eyelids, and I do not get raccoon eyes with this mascara. I was talking about skincare companies. So yeah, that's how the majority of them are made. And so if you want to make a lot of money, and you have a lot of money to throw at something, and you can get really good marketing, I mean, think about it. These little tubes of product, like some of these, this is like $20, right? But again, like the packaging on this costs way more than the product that's what's inside, right? Like they're selling packaging more so than they're selling the product. That's where all their cost is in the packaging. For me, my products absolutely cost more than my packaging. But it's one of the reasons, like when you get into like really higher end skincare, like for instance, like Skin Medica's TNS, they sell their human growth factor for like $288, and they put it in this super fancy schmancy pump, right? Like it's like an airless pump. They make it look bigger than it really is, and so you feel like, oh, I can, and then they put it in this fancy little pedestal box. Oh, so they're like, oh my gosh, yes, I can see where my $288 is. But in the end, you're getting 1 ounce of product. 1 ounce of product. That's one of the things I've always valued about cosmetics. Like this product, love this product, but this has 1.7 ounces. They're bigger. See, like there's a little bit of, like there is an airless pump in here, but there's also a sleeve on it. So it makes you look like you're getting more product than what you really are. This is just exactly what it is. All right. Anywho, thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. It was so kind of you. Light love to you all.